About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off with the Angels, the left fielder number 25, Ben Revere.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Gray ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Here's Eric Young Jr. now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so the double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Over to first, Gray. Revere rides off for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Schebler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Gene Segura standing in. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Josh Harrison stands in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now the first pitch from CC. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torreyes is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Torreyes gloves it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Joey Votto. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Luis Valbuena.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ben Revere is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He'll get us
Yankees.
going in the home half of
Center
inning
fielder,
number 3.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
This one skied out toward right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Joe Panic. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Valbuena is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Young Jr. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Eric Young Jr.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton on the run. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 2.
Now the first pitch from CC. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the
Third
box,
baseman,
Josh Harrison.
Josh
1-for-1
Harrison.
after a single his first time up. Sharp ground ball to third. Backhanded to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Giancarlo
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1
Leading off
for
for
him
the
here in
Angels,
this one.
Shortstop, Andrelton
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared toward left center. Schebler ranging forward. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third base
Now in the box, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. His last at-bat didn't go his way. As he popped out and fouled. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Into the box now, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Standing in, Scott Schebler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. A hit in 2 tries so far.
25. Ben Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he got him. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Eric Young Jr.
First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Low for ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off with the
0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Joe Panik. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sabathia sets his sights. First pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Cozart is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
leading off with the game total.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit to short. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Batter number 2.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Right fielder, Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Calling for it, Shebler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop,
First offering on its way.
Segura.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Josh
Third
Harrison
baseman,
stands in.
Sean
1 for 2 on his line
Harrison.
so far in the game. Now the first pitch from CC. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Kozar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
he's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Gary Sanchez.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Valbuena. 2 gone. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Sabathia sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Here's Joe Panik. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Joe Panik.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be saved.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. This one's down to third. Cozart with the great slide. He goes to first. Oh, but he beats it out. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schebler moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chasen Shreve been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Justin Upton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torreyes ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Josh Harrison stands in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
For the Yankees, third baseman, number 14.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right
Giancarlo
fielder,
Stanton
number
now.
27,
It was a flyout for him in his last
Stanton.
trip. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The first baseman,
Now
number
at the plate,
19,
Joey Votto. He was
Votto.
retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for
He'll
the
be the
Angels,
one to start things out as we
shortstop,
begin the 10th.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
So striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming to game.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading
No
off
hits
for the
in 3
Yankees,
tries so far. He's
catcher,
struck out once.
Gary Sanchez.
Fouled back. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Second spot tonight, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Eric Young Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Nunez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the
Rockies. Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Batting second.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Valbuena.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Lucroy has it. And the throw is in time. Valbuena is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, Zach Cozart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Valbuena will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart is there for it, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding forward now, Parker Bridwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Desmond is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Hard hit ball to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. The pitcher, German Marquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Tony Walters will get the call here as he'll hit. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And now out of his stance is the home plate umpire Clyde Washington, as a balk has been called here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there. 0-1. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change-up, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another change-up. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
Revere is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Fly ball out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Calhoun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Cozart has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Story picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Well, as demonstrated there. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a liner. Young for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. At the plate, number 40.
Number 49.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
In is Gerardo Parra, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Parker Ridgewood.
Very weakly on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is flared out towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready once again, Eric Young Jr. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a move over to first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, number 19.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman,
Eduardo Nunez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded to third. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Adam Ottavino.
Mike Trout.
Line drive to left, and Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Ready for another shot now, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw over to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number
In now
2,
is Andrelton Simmons.
shortstop,
Been a strikeout
Andrelton
victim twice in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Calhoun is on his way home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Throw goes to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in. Greg.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 56.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Martin Maldonado stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Desmond towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retire. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. Two base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So stepping in. Greg Holland. He's newly entered. Steve Pierce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, two gone. Striding into the box, Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll
number 50.
In to the box now, Parker Bridwell. He'll start things out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Revere. Last time through was a base hit. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Eric Young Jr.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra ranging back, and they have taken the lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 with a double. Trevor Rosenthal enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Alex Claudio is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Claudio.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. To his left, Young. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding in, Cole Calhoun. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Cole Calhoun.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in, C.J. Cron, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Well,
now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. C.J. Cron goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Zach Cozart is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Out into right center. Well hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Martin Maldonado. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Good throw by Young gets him 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on.